Welcome to Pub Sports Radio, Prize Picks Edition, British Open golf looks here with the Prize Picks. You know the deal. Go to Prize Picks, hit promo code Pub Sports, put the hundo, they'll match you with it. Man, I can't wait. Another month or so. We had Wimbledon, we had the British Open, we got a little bit of silence, but football will be back. So definitely get the Prize Picks, sign up, hit promo code Pub Sports, and they will match you. Get it done. But let's get right into these picks this week. We took a break last week, had a couple bad weeks in Prize Picks, but my regular golf has been good, and we need to get it back on track and get this money here this week. We're going back to the old course, St. Andrews, par 72. The one thing good here for this first round, which kind of bit me in the ass, first rounds have been tough. So hopefully I get back track on these round ones. Great weather here. I think it's going to be a birdie fest. Let's just talking to show in the back. Obviously, the last four times it's been here, Tiger set the record in 2000, 19 or 20 under. He came back in 05, 15 under. Louis won it in 010. He was 14 under. And Johnson, who won it 6 years ago, was 15 under. So I think this is a birdie, and the weather is nice. And some of these guys are going to get out, and let's get to them right here. My first two-pack that I got rolling with. The first guy is Robert McIntyre. I love this guy. He knows this course inside and out. I mean, he's played here. He grew up, I don't know what it is, 20 minutes, 20 miles. He's played it a ton of times. This guy, I love this week. His birdies was 4, but 71, where this golf course I think plays pretty easy. He's got a little bit of an earlier tee time. I think he goes under 71 here. And my next one, I got to take this guy, Cam Smith, under 70, because I think he should be the 69.5. So I think we're getting value here with the with 70 with him. Obviously, he can make a birdie fest on these short par fours. That's why I'm going to get into a few other of these guys. They're going to drive it right up to there and just have a little pitch, a little wedge, and get right in. And I think it'll be a kind of a birdie fest, low scoring. So I like him. His birdies was 4.5. I don't mind that, but I'm going with the strokes under 70 there. Let's get to the next two-piece here. And let's get right with it. I'm going with Jon Rahm here. This is a guy who hasn't been able to put it together, it seems like, for 4 rounds. I know he won down in South America, kind of that off week when nobody was playing. But 69.5. I like how he played last week, and he's played well over here, and he loves it over there in Europe. But are these Scottish course, the Scottish Open, he's won a couple times. I don't know if he wins, but I love an under 69.5. I think he gets the job done. He needs to not have that one of those bad rounds for him. I think he's in the mix. And lastly, it's this main guy. Is there's too much pressure here on Rory McIlroy? I don't know. But one thing I know with Rory, if he's hot, he shot 63 here in 2010. I remember at round 1. Louis ended up winning that, and Rory had like an 80 the next day. The wind was horrible. It was rainy. But he can go low here. And one thing when a guy like Rory, I'd rather have his birdies than his strokes. So because he could have a 7 or an 8 around the corner, which I don't know if you get at this course, but you might. You hit one over the road hole, way in the rough, you could be hacking out. So I like him over 4.5 birdies. And like I said, the weather's really good. He has an afternoon tee time, which the wind picks up little. The morning, it's 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's not too bad. That's where Cam Smith is. Some of these guys. Rory's in the afternoon. It's 15 to 20. But as long as we're under 20, I think we're good. There might be rain. They don't think there's going to be. So I'm going with Rory here. We got to get some hits here in round 1. I think we can with the good weather. And last, this is kind of my major. I'm going with the third one. A little 3-pack. Put some beer money, however you want to do it. Weed money, however you like it. But I'm going with Tiger Woods, and I'm taking Tiger Woods. He's only has 3 for his birdies. I'm going over 3 because if he's ever going to have a decent round with these small par 4s and stuff, I think he get over 3 birdies is round 1, because the longer he gets, if he makes the cut, as you've seen in the last few majors he played, like Masters, he just kind of fades off. He makes the cut, and the body, he just can't go 4 rounds. So if he's ever going to have a round and come out fresh, I think it's round 1, and I think he can get over 3 birdies. My next guy, you got to go just with a hot hand. 20 to 1 last week. He's around 14 to 1 to win it. Again, I see a lot of people taking him. I'll take his round 1, and he'd even have his A game last week, did Schauffele. I think get around this course and get under 69.5 round 1 pretty handily. So I just got to stick with a guy who's won 3 straight. How do you not? And lastly, I'm fading Ian Poulter. This could be crazy because a lot of these older English guys love to come here to the Open and play really, really well. And he could be that guy, but he opened with a 78 at the Scottish Open by a 7 and then a 72 in round 2, missed the cut. He was 0 of 18 greens. I repeat that, 0 of 18 greens. That's just crazy. So I'm fading him. He's just not playing good golf right now, Ian Poulter. So I'm going to take a small chance, even though I think there's good scores go around. Just a guy who hasn't been playing well. It might bite me. That's why I put it on here on the end. His over 71.5. And we'll see if he gets going. Who knows? I don't want him this week at all. So I'm going to fade him. Fade him. That is it. We need to cash big this week. Let's run through it one last time before we get out of here. Robert McIntyre, the local. I love this guy. Scottish guy, under 71. Cam Smith, under 70. Look at his birdies, 4.5, 2. Really look after round 1, win or lose here, because everything changed round 2. Still maybe not go away from a guy or two that could have a bad day. Second, I got to go Rahm. Him and Rory here, kind of power 2-pack. They're just so strong. They just can get it there, I think, and make birdies and put in a good score here in round 1. The only thing, watch Rory. He's in the afternoon, but I still think it's fine. And last, Tiger Woods, my guy. First round, I think he can get 3 birdies. After that, I don't know what he can do. And I wanted to touch on real quick before we get out of here. Schauffele under 69.5, and I'm fading Poulter, who's just playing awful golf. I didn't touch on the fairways and the greens and regulations. The greens and regulations were like 14.5, and which gets that's how easy I think this course is going to play with these short par 4s and all this stuff. After round 1, I'll hit people up or shoot me a message on Twitter if I get to round 2 and round 3 to see how they're playing, and maybe PrizePicks set that too high. I think it's about right, but because I think guys will have regular be 14, 15 greens and regulations, but they have it set perfectly, I think. So we will see after that. Hit me up for round 2 when I go over these, or round 3, because I will play some more. But we got to get round 1. We got to get rolling, back on track here at the PrizePicks. You know the deal. Hidden Pub Sports Radio. Match you 100. Put a hundo in. They'll match you 100. And let's get paid. Let's have a good week. We're out of here, baby. We be pumping! Peace.